war, we are now embarking on full-scale media war against the terrorist-controlled Nigeria state. That is what it means. And in this media war, everybody must be part of it. Everybody must be part of it. We are going to fight this together. We are going to win together. We are going to be victorious at the end of the day. And with what is happening and what is going on now, you see that we are winning and we will continue to win. So those of you who who have access to email, who can send email, those of you who have access to email, and you can send email to you have access to send email. We have noticed that the University of Baltimore, where this professor is working as whatever he is there, we need to bombard that with email messages, that university. So we are expecting that between now and Friday, we want that university to receive at least 10,000 emails from Biafrans all over the world. Okay, at least only those in the United States, only our professionals in the United States. I want this particular video to go very far. Copy this video and let it go very far. We are calling on all Biafrans, all Oduduwas, not just Biafrans, all Oduduwas, all Biafrans in the United States, to make sure you are part of this particular media war. We need at least 10,000 emails to be sent to that university management. To the university management, I will be posting the email address. I will be posting the contact. There is no need calling on the phone. There is no need calling on the phone because the calling on the phone is a waste of time. You talk and then that's it. We want to have a documented. Yes, we have seen the Washington Times, rejoinder. The Washington Times has done a rejoinder. We are not. Yes, they have done a rejoinder. We acknowledge that. We acknowledge that they have come to report the reality, but we are not going to allow anybody to ride on us. Biafrans are great people all over the world. IPOB, we are great people. We are not terrorist organization. And if anybody comes to do this kind of shady deals that this Professor Shehan have done, we will teach him a lesson. So we want at least 10,000 emails to be sent to the University of Baltimore management, to the management of the university. And it doesn't matter how you write it. It doesn't matter. We don't need to have a specific message. We do not have a specific message. Express yourself, express your disappointment, express that the professor probably must have taken bribe from the university, from the Nigeria Fulani government, considering the fact that some of his activities are siding Iran. We have seen comment. I don't know whether the comment is coming from pro-Iranian government or is coming from some the Iranian nationals who are not happy with the Iranian government. But I have seen from what I have seen from his Twitter page, some Iranians were congratulating him and thanking him for standing with them. So I do not know whether the standing with Iran, his position is to support the Iranian government, or his position is to support the Iranian national. I told you people yesterday that he has a very strong ties with Islam. Okay, I told you yesterday he has a very strong tie with Islam, and now it is coming out. If you go to his Twitter page, you are going to see that most of the people congratulating him for whatever award given to him by the university, they are all from Iran. They are all Arabic. It is not like I have anything against Iranian people. It's not like I have anything against Arabic people. But the point here is that his stand yesterday, what he spewed from his own as opinion that was posted on Washington Times is unbelievable. So for a professor to have come to call a whole indigenous people of Biafra a small terrorist group in Africa, okay? So it shows you who he is working for, and that is the reason why we must embark on this media war. And I call it, we have declared full-scale media war against the Nigeria-controlled, the terrorist-controlled Nigeria state, okay? And so everybody must be part of it. Within few hours, okay, within few hours, we have seen the response from the Washington Times. They have responded, and I will read this particular. I will read this particular. I'm going to post the Washington Post, the response of the Washington Post, or the Washington Time. The Washington Time has posted the article by the Nigeria president target Christians, Biafrans, other indigenous people by Bruce Fain and Aloy Ejimako. And this was on December 21. Trump sanctioned the 52 human rights lens under the global Magnitsky human rights accountability. It empowers the president to deny visas and freeze the asset of foreign officials complicit in extrajudicial killing, torture, and other gross violations of internationally recognized human rights, to retaliate against persons for seeking to expose government lawlessness or to exercise internationally recognized freedom, including freedom of religion, expression, association, and assembly, and the right to a fair trial and democratic election. So we are going to go through this particular, this particular report from the Washington Times this evening. Okay, we're going to go through it this evening, and that is to show you that we don't need to allow anybody to break, anybody that attack us, using any media. We don't need to allow anybody. Please, Uzodimma Imo, not just promise. We want at least 10,000 emails sent to that school between today and Friday. Between today and Friday, 10,000 emails. We want the school management to receive 10,000 emails on this Shehan. And so we need to let the school management understand that you cannot be playing politics and at the same time you want to be an expert or a professor of an international whatever and terrorism and whatever, and then you are taking side and siding the caliphate and the Islamic State. So it is not allowed. If you want to be a professor, you be a professor and you specialize in international politics or whatever you want to be, or policy. If you want to be a politician, you be a politician, and don't go and start being expert, calling yourself expert, when you are already being biased with your analysis. That should be a knowledge-based analysis. When you want to be this kind of, you want to do that kind of job, in a university, you don't have to be an affiliation. You don't have to get yourself affiliated to any organization or any group. But now, it is now, the email will be posted. Yeah, the email will be posted very soon on the page. We are going to post the email and post the details. But please do not call the school, because when you call the school, you are only wasting time. You are only wasting time calling the school. I believe that the Washington Times have received a lot of messages, emails from Biafrans all over the world, and so the email is what I'm going to post now. I'm going to write the email now. The complaint is going to be a complaint email. So I will post the email on this particular comment, and I want everybody all over the world, especially our people in the United States, we need the president of this university to receive at least 10,000 complaints from Biafrans. If we can make it 20,000, that would be great. But let us, I know that 10,000 is achievable between now and Friday. This is very, very important. This is what we call, we have declared what we call the media war, a full-scale media war. This full-scale media war is because we are hitting the target, and of course, these people who are their affiliate are not very comfortable because they know Nigeria is breaking up. And they know that everybody, some of them were waiting for Nigeria to, for the Fulani and the Caliphate to take over Nigeria, and they will come from all over, wherever they come from, to be, you know, making noise and benefiting from it. So here is the email posted. Just click on it, and it will take you directly. It will open your own email messages, and then you can write it down, put it down somewhere. I'm gonna show it on the screen. We want every Biafra all over the world to write to this president at ubalt.edu, University of Baltimore. Here we go. I'm going to be flashing this particular email on today's the evening's broadcast. Very, very important. Very, very important. Everybody must be part of this media war, and I call it full-scale media war. So now, having said this, make a post about the email on Facebook so more people will. Yes, I will do that. I'm going to make a post on that. Now, this evening, we are also going to discuss about the DSS officer that were killed in Imo State. You know, when we tell you that the people committing these atrocities in Biafra land are DSS, people don't believe it. Every one of you must have heard about the story of how how a DSS officer engaged the police, and the police was engaging the DSS officer in the name of unknown gunmen. Okay, in the name of unknown gunmen. Now, this gun battle lasted for a while, and the police succeeded in gunning down this unknown gunmen. Okay, and then this unknown gunman, later on, it was discovered that he is a DSS agent, and he is also a Biafran. Okay, he's also a Biafran. So this is the reason why when we are saying this thing, and when you hear somebody say, you know, at least from the name, we know is a Biafran. But, you know, so the point here is that the same people, the people they are using to perpetrate this crime, to perpetrate this heinous crime, they are all Biafran. That is why we are calling on everyone that have somebody working in DSS or have somebody working in police or in the army to call your people to order, because anybody we see doing something, killing our people in the name to paint IPOB black and white, you are the enemy. Okay, you are the enemy. So today, God have catch them, and they have been exposed. Okay. And that is exactly what is good. That is the reason why when this attack is happening, you can't see police, you can't see army, because they know themselves. They know you can't see DSS. They know themselves. That is why when they born Ibukwe, Joe Ibukwe house, you can't see police, you can't see army. That is why when they killed Dr. Chike, we told you that the North killed Dr. Chike using the DSS. Okay, using the DSS. And there's some people will begin to talk, the people who were speaking Igbo, and so what? And so what? And so what? The main point is that they use DSS to commit this crime. And because when the DSS are committing this crime, they are very, very bold. They are very, very bold. They are not scared because they know nobody is coming for them, because they know nobody is going to challenge them. Okay? And they are bold to come and commit these crimes and then go away. And then people will begin to accuse indigenous people of Biafra. So this evening, we are going to make that expose. We are going to make that expose on that particular incident. And remember that when I was reporting about this DSS guy, I told you that immediately after this post I was making, I told you that the Nigeria police will come and give statement, or at least the Nigeria press, the press, they will try to twist the report, and that's exactly what happened. So immediately I made that post. It didn't take a while. The Punch newspaper or so, they reported it. They say the brother was killed. The DSS was killed by non-government. It was not killed by a non-government. He was killed by the police, and the police killed him as an unknown gunman in a gun battle. Okay, so we have to keep that record very straight, and they must not deny it. So this is how we know. This is, you see, we study these people, we know them, and when we talk, we know what we are saying. I said they are going to do that, and that's exactly what they did. So immediately I made that post. They have to come. They have to come to look for something to counter it. That is media war. Very, very, very important. And we are now in full-scale media war. We are ready to engage anybody, anywhere in the world in media war. And the time has come. So you are going to be seeing more of the comment, like you see from this professor, especially those who do not have shame. You are going to be seeing those who are affiliated to Nigeria terrorist government to come to make somebody say, Simon, you have learned these people like book. My brother, would you, or not even my brother, my sister, would you? Yes, we that is the only way to succeed in this particular battle we are into now. You have to, for you to succeed, for us to succeed, we have to learn them like book, and that is what we have done. We learn them like book, and we can tell you what they would do in the next minute. So you, Simon, you have learned these people like book from page to page. Exactly. So for you to win your enemy, for you to be ahead of your enemy, you need to know your enemy in and out. And that's where that's the reason why we are ahead of them, because whatever they are going to do, we already know them. Okay, we already know them. Anything they want to do, we already know them. And that's why sometimes they are tired. But let me make it very clear again that we have CCTV cameras all over Biafra land. So when these soldiers are coming, they should have it in mind. We are informing them that we have CCTV cameras all over Biafra land, and we'll be watching them. Okay, we'll be watching them. We are not hiding it. Okay, we'll be watching them. We'll be watching them through the CCTV cameras. We know, and we will monitor them and know what to do. So if they come and start as they come, that's why I said they are going to leave Biafra land in shame. Okay, they are going to. Believe me, it is not a boast. We don't have aircraft. We don't have, but believe me, they are going to live in Biafra land with shame, very big shame, and it will happen. And when this thing is going to happen, it is going to go down in history. And all the people that are involved or that were involved in bringing the military to come and kill our people, it doesn't matter who you are, you will live to regret it. You are going to live to regret it. It is not a threat. It is something that must surely come to pass. Okay? Those leaders who say they want to bring military to come and kill our people, instead of focusing on good governance, instead of protecting the life of our women and our children, they refuse to do that. They refuse to protect the life of children, and they allow the children to go, and when Fulani come, Fulani kills them, and nobody hold those Fulanis responsible. If they, as they are coming now to condone this exercise, we will be counting the people they kill, and those who will be able to defend, we're going to defend them. But anybody killed, the leader in those zones will give account of anybody that the military killed. Now, this evening, I'm also going to show you, a young boy of 17 years that was shot dead by the Nigerian army. And our CCTV captured some of the incident. Okay? I'm going to show you another person that was gunned down right in front of his father in Biafra land. Okay? And our CCTV camera captured the event from the beginning, how the thing happened, until the boy when they took him to his house and all that. We captured it in camera. So this evening I'm going to show you a picture of this boy that was murdered yesterday morning. In the morning yesterday, military killed him. Now, and you know, before I leave, let me give you a story of what happened, what transpired between the military and this boy. 17 years. 17 years. They captured this boy and they asked him, "Are you Biafra?" They asked the other one, Biafra or Nigeria. Once you say Nigeria, they will leave you. Once you say Biafra, they kill you. Okay? Now, they call this guy, this small boy, 17 years old. They ask him, "Where is your gun? Where is your gun?" And because that small boy was too scared and frightened to die, he told them, "In the house." And the boy wanted to run away. You know, you can imagine a boy of 17 years. Now they say, "What is your gun?" As the boy led this Nigerian army to his father's compound. Okay? Led the army to the father's compound. He wanted to run away. They shot him point blank. And as I speak, not even a machete that is not for cutting grass that can be found in that family, not to talk of finding a gun. Okay? They shot this 17-year-old dead right in front of the family, yesterday morning. So I'm going to show you the picture. So what I'm telling the Nigeria state is that this is going to be the worst mistake. You know, when I say that this particular invasion of Biafra land is going to be the worst mistake they have done ever, because it will be the beginning of the end of the Nigeria, whatever they are. We are going to bring them down to their knee at the end of the day. So let them continue to kill our people. The one they can, the one we are going to fight to protect and defend, we are going to defend ourselves. Okay? But let me tell you, freedom, fighting for freedom and fighting for independence is something that has as old as human, as old as this world. Freedom is something that you know, there is no limitation, there is no law that is against freedom of people. So we have come to say that we are no longer interested in Nigeria. We are not Nigerians. We have nothing in common. When Nigeria was negotiated, we don't know. We have no business. We were not consulted. It was not on a under democratic process. So we have come now. We are growing up. We are learning. We have become civilized. And that is why this generation of Biafra, of which every one of us are part of, we have come to say, we know we have embraced the modern world. We have embraced civilization. And we are no longer comfortable to be part of Nigeria state because we see Nigeria as a fraud. We see Nigeria as a scam. Not only that, we see Nigeria as a scam. Nigeria has become a terrorist state. Okay? We don't want to be part of terrorist state. We are predominantly Christians. You know, we are Christians, well, or Judaism or Jewish or whatever you call it, but we are not Muslims and we are not terrorists. Okay? We are Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm proud of that. So there is nothing that will make you will now come and begin to say that Christians they are terrorists and no, we are not terrorists. We are only fighting for the freedom of our people. We are not fighting to convert you. I want people to understand when they say that Boko Haram is fighting for freedom. Boko Haram is not fighting for freedom. Boko Haram is not fighting for freedom. Boko Haram is fighting for Islamic State. It is not freedom. Islamic State is to convert people to be against their will, to make people, change their belief, to make people change their culture, to make people change their value system, to change perspective of life, to change everything that, give meaning to you. That is not, and using force and terrorism to achieve that. It is never the same thing with self-determination. It is never the same thing. Can never. And there is nothing that will make Boko Haram and every other person, every other criminal or terrorist organization in the north to equate. You can never equate them to self-determination. It is not self-determination. Okay? We are not asking anybody to convert to Christian. We are not asking anybody to convert to Judaism. We are not asking anybody to convert to a native doctor. We are not asking anybody to convert to African whatever belief. Okay? We want everybody to have freedom of worship. But then we should have one culture, which is the way of life. The culture is the value system we have in common. That is what makes us a nation. So for everybody to have come to understand that Nigeria is so many nations in one country, it cannot work. Okay, it cannot work. So this evening we're going to have all this discussion. We're going to have exposition and many more exposition that I have not mentioned here. But we are going to try to be as fast as possible. So share this video. I don't want it to be more than just 30 minutes. Share this video. Let it go viral. Make sure that this email. Send your email to this president@ubalt.edu. That is the president of the University of Baltimore in the United States. We need to have at least 10,000 emails sent to this university. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the evening. Remember, our broadcast in the evening is always very, very explosive and it is happening on Enter Biafra Channel 1. I will also I have been expecting to see that we launch our app because Facebook is going down. All of you know that. Facebook is going down. It's unfortunate we cannot launch our social media app. That app will be launched by our leader. Very, very unfortunate that this time around social media is going down where we should be busy, get ourselves busy on our own platform. We're not going to do that. But you can also get yourself busy on Enter Biafra platform. Enter Biafra platform. When the app is launched, which probably today or tomorrow, as soon as possible, once I launch the app, you need to get yourself busy on that app because there are a lot of things to do, a lot of things to learn, especially Those of you who have somebody missing in your community, those of you who have somebody missing in your state, those of you who have somebody missing in your compound, in your family, and all that, you need to update their information in the missing data of that app. That app that have where you can write, update somebody who is missing. So somebody say president at UBA. No.